Welcome to this very special Christmas special of The Joy of Gaming. Today we are going to be playing a game that goes all the way back to when I was in high school, actually. We're going to be playing Plague Inc., a game that I am amazed that to this day is still receiving so much in the ways of content and updates. And you know what? Let's just go ahead. Let's jump right in. I've already got myself an idea too. I know exactly what we're going to play today because this is all about Christmas. We're in the holiday spirits. Yule, Saturnalia, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. There are so many reasons to celebrate right now. And you know what? I think I've got just the thing. We're going to be playing a custom scenario I found out about recently. I haven't played it myself yet. But I'll tell you what, there is something about it that just seems like I really want to play it. Because you know me, I'm all about the joy and the holiday spirit. And I think this right here, a happiness disease, I mean, that just seems like the perfect kind of thing to go with. We're going to be making the whole world happy. And you know, who knows, we might be making some friends along the way. We're just going to have a good old time. So let's go ahead, let's check out our genetic code we got to work with. I'm going to update it just a little bit there. Gonna use, why not? Let's just go ahead and use Darwinist. And I'll tell you what, typically I have the most trouble, and I'm sure anyone who's played Plague Inc. already knows, that pesky old Greenland, gosh darn it, they've only got one way that we can make them happy, so I'm gonna make sure that we can do just that. And I'll even, you know what, let's go ahead, instead of the humid climates, how about we go with the arid climates, because sometimes I have a little bit of trouble spreading across certain parts, like North Africa and the neighboring countries like Saudi Arabia and Iran and places like that. We're going to be making sure that we make everybody happy this time. So let's go ahead. Bonus DNA when devolving? Sure, why not? Let's go ahead. We're just gonna do normal difficulty. I'm definitely not an expert at this game. I've played it many times over the years. I've got a good number of hours in it, but I've not even tried brutal or mega brutal. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I have not tried these difficulties yet because I've already had plenty of trouble on normal difficulty as it is. You think I'm gonna be playing the brutal or mega brutal? And I'd just be embarrassing myself at that point. So yeah, let's go ahead. And you know what? I'm liking the happiness name. But I think holiday spirit. We're going to be infecting everybody with that holiday spirit. Well, you hear that? We've already got children laughing. I think we're going to be doing just fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick a place. There are a lot of places in the world that, of course, could use all the happiness they can get. But since, I'm more familiar with this particular territory over here, so I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead and start off with the good old US of A. Because gosh darn, if there is one place in the world that needs a little bit of happiness and joy and holiday spirit right now, I dare say it is the good old US of A. The Nurax worm emerges. Holiday spirit is a Nurax worm undiscovered for thousands of years. Now humans have entered its natural habitat and given it the means to spread. Well gosh, you hear that? We've had humanity going a full thousands of years without happiness. We're going to be making sure we get that fixed right up. Now let's go ahead. I haven't played this one yet, this custom game mode. I don't really know nothing about it. So let's go ahead, let's take a look here. We got Zoonotic Shift. The worm can infect animals, making them spread the disease, increase mutation chance. Well, you know me, I love all my animal friends, so I'm going to make sure they can be happy too. I'm just going to go ahead and get that. Why not? Let's go ahead and make sure our animal friends are becoming happy as well. Searching for sadness. Infected people will search for sad people and will try to lift their morale. Well, I just love that. Especially effective in poor countries. Well, I think that's very wonderful. I think I'm definitely going to be picking that up at some point. Infected people will give presents to those who are not, making them happy too. Well, gosh darn, that's just really sweet. And that's what the holiday spirit's all about, It's the season of giving, and I think that would be just wonderful. And of course, we got social media. Infected people will start to share on medias how happy they are, especially effective in rich countries. Well, that's probably the best thing about social media is letting people know, hey, there's things to smile about, so, we'll definitely keep that one in mind as well. What do we got here for symptoms? Infected people will start to have random little smiles. Oh, well, that's just... Gosh darn, we just love to see that. So we're definitely gonna be, there's nowhere else we can start, but of course we're gonna be starting out there, because, it all starts with a little smile. So what's this? We got Trojan planes. Infected people will go on a plane in a country of your choice to spread happiness around the world. Well, we love to see that. What's here? We got camouflage. Now, this one. People will try to avoid laughing in front of authorities, making the disease harder to know. Well, if there's one thing I've learned living in America these recent years, it's that the authorities definitely got something to say whenever they see people being too happy, so definitely going to keep that one in mind. Unleash happiness. Unlocks the happiness traits. Okay, okay. Unleash madness. Unlock the madness traits. Oh no, we definitely don't want that. We want to be sick. We want to be happy now. We want to be sticking to all our happy stuff here. I don't know what those happiness traits are, but gosh darn, I can't wait to find out. Alright, so let's go ahead. And let's up the speed too. Let's up the speed just a little bit, because a lot of the times with Plague Inc., you know, these earlier rounds, or these earlier moments, I guess, tend to... Oh, what's this? Eurozone near collapse. Politicians have confirmed the political short-sightedness and self-interest may result in the total breakup of the euro. Oh gosh. Well, that don't sound very happy at all now, does it? Alright, let's make sure, let's start spreading that happiness a little bit. There we go, there we go. There's something, there's something. And you know what? Let's go ahead and infect people. Let's give them those random little smiles. Happy little smiles. They'll start laughing randomly and for apparently no reason. Well, you know what? Sometimes I get that feeling too. Sometimes, you know, things just make you want to laugh. Even when things seem all doom and gloom, sometimes you just gotta laugh. Tell you what, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get that camouflage as soon as I can. Let's go ahead and get one more point here. There we go. Small laughter symptom mutated. Alright, we've already got people laughing. Look at that. We've got... Oh, man. We're doing a great job so far. Let's go ahead and get that camouflage. Make us a little bit harder to find out. And what's this we got here? Positivity. People won't be thinking about bad things and will go out more often. Well, gosh darn. That's just exactly what I want for everybody. Let's go ahead. Let's keep it going here, shall we? Already getting some points here. We got some people down here in Texas. People up here up north as well. Already starting to see happy all around the country. Love to see it. Now, I'll tell you what. We have been focusing on our people for a little while, but let's not forget about our animal friends. Let's go ahead... Tell you what, let's go ahead. Let's start with our bird friends. I've been watching... This is the most random thing. Y'all are going to think I'm crazy, but I've been watching that show Hell of a Boss lately. My favorite character is Stolas. I love Stolas. I think he's just a wonderful fella. So you know what? This one's for Stolas. We're going to be getting our bird friends all happy with the smiles. Because if there is one character that deserves to have a smile, gosh darn, it is Stolas. All my homies love Stolas. New aid program for poor countries. The UN announced a new aid initiative for poor countries, making them less vulnerable to disease. That's great to hear. Love to see the UN, you know, even with all the stuff going on in Europe right now, we got the UN coming together to say, hey, we're going to be making sure we take care of the poor as well. We got our problems, but we're going to take care of them too. Just love to see that. We've got about 10 points here. I'll tell you what, 'tis the season and all, so let's go ahead, let's get them presents going about, shall we? It's the holiday spirit, after all. We gotta get them presents out. What's this? We got presents too. Infected people will start sending presents to random people in other countries, increasing sea and air transmission. Oh, that's just perfect. Oh man, I miss the days of pen pals, you know? Of course, I got friends from all around the globe myself, and I love seeing them, love hearing from them, love talking to them, love talking about them. And if I could send them a present right now, you bet your sweet bippy I would do just that. What's this? We got positivity. Alright, we already got positivity too. We're just, gosh, we're doing a real good job here. What do we got? We got about 13 people in the USA, 14 people who are happy right now, so definitely can get those numbers up. Let's go ahead. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get presents too as well. I think we're doing a pretty good job so far. We got people in the USA already spreading that love and joy. Already getting us plenty of points too. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead. What's this here? People will have a more stable mood, mostly leading towards happiness. Well, we just love to see that. What do we got here? Random hugging. People are so happy. Well, there's a bit of a typo there, but that's okay. We all make mistakes. Don't worry about it. They'll be so happy that they hug random strangers. Now, you know, we definitely gotta respect everybody's boundaries, but at the same time, you know what? I'm one of those people. I just love a good hug. Love hugging my friends and loved ones. Wouldn't hug a stranger myself unless they, you know, seemed like someone who was really down and needed it to, you know, help cheer them up a bit, but you know what? I respect the gumption. I respect the gusto. Respect the moxie. And now we got encouragement. People will say things to motivate others. Well, you know me, that's just about all I try to do, so I definitely like all of these, so I might save up, I think, for encouragement. Encouragement definitely seems up my alley, so to speak, so that'll just be 8 points. I'm almost there anyways. Let's go ahead, see if we can get ourselves a happy little point here. Just one little point's all we're gonna need. And there we go. We already got that point, so let's go ahead. Let's get that encouragement going. What's this? We got communities. People will start to form groups where you talk about happiness and how to spread it. Well, I just love that. I love that so much. I definitely, gosh, there are so many things I want to do here. Of course, we do gotta keep in mind, of course, that we gotta be able to get different abilities as well. So let's go ahead. Let's just let it roll for now. Let's see what we got. Got about 40 people in the USA. Like I said, these earlier rounds tend to be a little bit slower, but I'll tell you, once it picks up, this game will just be taking off all kinds of places. I think next I'm definitely going to get... Oh, we got the random hugging. Alright, we already got people hugging. Well, that's just wonderful. Let's get all those hugs going about. Oh, and look at that. Look at that number going up. We're already getting so much already. Man, those hugs, they really did something for us, didn't they? I'll tell you what, we got enough points. Let's go ahead, get that social media going. See if we can get some people, out and about, because as much as we want to... Oh, there we go. Perfect, perfect. We're already over in France. I love France. I got some heritage from France, and France has given us all kinds of wonderful things, like, miraculous tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir. And look at that, we're already over here in the UK as well. And now we're in Spain too. Well, gosh darn, we're just spreading happiness all over the place, aren't we? And look at that. Oh. Canada, Mexico. We got people being happy all over. We've already got, look at that, we've already got 3 million, and it's just going up and up and up. Oh my gosh, so much happiness. Okay, I never thought I'd say it, but might have to slow down on the happiness just a little bit now. I'll tell you what, we've been spreading quite a bit just with social media 1. I think we probably don't even need social media 2. So I'll tell you what, let's go around a little bit. What we got here? Frequent laughing. We got people who will spend much time laughing, often without any control of it. Well, I mean, sometimes I just be laughing uncontrollably too. I know how that goes. So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead. Let's focus on some resistance for now. Let's get those cold puns, those hot puns, happy all over the place. Oh my goodness, would you look at that? We got so many people. We got so many people being happy, I don't even know. Don't even know how I can get all these points. We got a new minor disease spreading. In a normal checkup, a doctor in the USA found a new disease which has been named Holiday Spirit. It appears to be mostly harmless, but must be investigated further. Other countries are also reporting this disease. Oh boy, oh boy. People are finding out about that holiday spirit. I'll tell you what, let's get that drug resistance going. And what's this? Laughing is healthy. Some doctors think that since laughing makes people healthier, it's not necessary to cure the disease, slowing cure research. Well, you know what? I think that would be wonderful, so I'm going to hold off for now. Oh, we got the mood stability system mutation. Okay. Which one's that again? Oh yeah, more stable moods. Definitely love to see it. Definitely love to see that. Alright, I'll tell you what. We have been doing a lot here. Let's go ahead. Since I've already got drug resistance 1, let's go ahead. Let's make sure we spread that to our animal friends. Let's go ahead and get our pets happy. And as soon as I can, I'm going to make sure that our wildlife friends are happy too, because love our wildlife friends. All those bears, wolves, and all those other little critters going about. U.S. starts work on cure. USA is first to instruct doctors to begin research into a cure for holiday spirit. Oh, well, we can't have that. Without greater funding, it's expected to take a long time. I'll tell you what, for now, let's just focus on the transmission still, because we've got a lot of people that we want to give that holiday spirit to, so let's give the wild animals. Holiday spirit deemed just another parasite. Scientists tell public not to worry about holiday spirit. Although unpleasant, it does not appear to cause any symptoms in humans that will be easily cured. Well, unpleasant is certainly one way you could describe, happiness and holiday joy, but probably not the adjective I would use myself. We got a lot of that holiday spirit going around, so I'll tell you what. India shuts down airports. India has become the first country to try to limit the spread of holiday spirit by limiting access into and out of the country. Time will tell if this will work. Well, I'll tell you what, India, normally I consider you a friend, but you're trying to slow down the spread of holiday spirit? I mean, all your people have already got it, so I'll tell you what, you can't stop this holiday spirit. Now let's go ahead, let's see what else we can get here as far as symptoms go. Let's go ahead, let's get those communities going, because you know me, I love me a nice healthy community. People will often talk about happiness and how to achieve it with frequent speaking, you bet your sweet bippy. What's this? People will begin a friendly campaign on how the Neurax worm can help people's lives, slowing the cure. Well, we definitely want that. Now we got uncontrollable love. People will feel love for everyone they see with no control over it, making them kiss random people. Well, I mean, you definitely gotta respect people's boundaries a little bit. Now, as much as I'm all for the cheek kisses on my friends and family, I don't know about that one. But you know what? Instead, how about we do the searching for sadness? Find those people who are sad and help them lift that morale, Let's go ahead. Let's see here. So, infected people will search for more sad people, even in less dense areas. Love that. Love our outreach programs. And what's searching for sadness through? We got infected people will go on a personal quest to spread happiness and will search wherever they can for sad people. Increase transmission via land, air, and water. Well, I'll tell you what, that just sounds pretty perfect. Now, I'll tell you what, that pesky old Greenland, they haven't been infected yet, and I don't want them closing off that seaport, but I'll tell you what, sooner or later, they're going to have to figure out the holiday spirit cannot be contained. Holiday spirit's been placed on a watch list. Holiday Spirit has been placed on the WHO watch list. Already dangerous. Governments are warned that it could become unstoppable. That is exactly right, my friends. You cannot stop the Holiday Spirit. Brazil leading the global cure effort. Brazil has started to send research teams to infected countries, hoping to speed up development of a cure for Holiday Spirit. Pop blue bubbles to destroy their research. Be sure to do that. We don't want our Holiday Spirit coming to an end. No sir, no sir. I'll tell you what, we got us a whole bunch of points now. Let's go ahead, let's send that Trojan plane out. Let's send it up here to Greenland. I'll tell you what, Greenland, you almost got away, but even without your airport, I'm going to make sure I send that Holiday Spirit right your way. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead. Let's get that laughing is healthy going. They're going to have a real hard time curing this Holiday Spirit. I'll tell you that. Frequent laughing symptom is mutated. Well, hey, we'd love to see it. We'd love to see all our friends laughing and having a good old time. Well, I'll tell you what, I think every country just about might be infected at this point. I know we don't got too much over here in the Philippines. So I guess I really got nowhere else to send, but I guess I'll go there. We're about 50% towards the cure, so let's do our best. We've already done enough, I think, as far as spreading it, so let's go ahead. Let's give them that uncontrollable love. People just kissing each other, ain't nothing wrong with that. And then finally we have unbreakable happiness. The infected will reach a state of eternal happiness, and this is a win condition, so we're definitely, and look at that, we got 36 points, it cost 36 points. You know, it was meant to be. This Holiday Spirit, ain't no stopping it. Infected worship Holiday Spirit. People infected with Holiday Spirit are reporting visions of rapture and a glorious new overlord species. Without the cure, life as we know it will be over. Well, that's good. You know, this life of misery and unhappiness, we gotta put all of that away. And we got to make sure that everybody's feeling that Holiday Spirit. Japan begins to break down. Normal life in Japan is beginning to break down slowly due to Holiday Spirit. Cure research is starting to slow. Well, that's good. You know, we would love to see that the unhappiness is breaking down. We'd love to see that people are starting to be happy. I think that is just a wonderful thing. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with this here plane, but I mean, I guess I can send it over to the Philippines again, because, you know, they seem like they need a little bit of happiness. There are no healthy people left in the world. Alrighty. I think we did it. I think that means we did it. Holiday Spirit enslaves humanity. The whole world worships Holiday Spirit as their god and master. Efforts to cure the plague have ceased and humanity is entering a dark new future as a slave species. I don't know if I'd call it a dark future. I mean, everybody's happy. There ain't nothing wrong with that now. Got people laughing and forming healthy little communities and hugging and kissing and just having a wonderful old time. I think that's just a wonderful thing. And would you look at that, we got the replay happening. It took me a while, you know, it was taking a little while over there in America, but eventually we started getting people to a place where they were really happy. And before we knew it, look how slow it was, but all of a sudden, after all that time, we spread over there to France, we spread to Spain, we spread to the UK, and wouldn't you know it, before we knew it, all over the place, people were feeling that Holiday Spirit. You've just played Happiness Disease Scenario. Did you enjoy it? Would you recommend it to other players? Absolutely, I would. You bet your sweet Bippy. We definitely want our friends to know about how fun that was. So, okay, now that we've done a custom scenario, let's go back to an official scenario, because I got just the thing here. We got a whole bunch of different ones here to play around with, but one of my favorites is Santa's Little Helper. The world is dark and gloomy. Boring governments worldwide have banned holidays, laughter, and celebration. Humanity has forgotten how to have fun. People dress in gray and spend all their time working. That is just a dark future. Ain't nobody want that. Luckily, the Nurax worm has teamed up with Santa and is determined to infect the whole world with joy and happiness. Can Santa's Little Helper make a miracle happen? You bet, you bet. I've already got everything picked out here. Let's just go ahead. Let's just jump right in. Of course, I'm going to be doing normal difficulty because you know me. I'm just a normal guy. Ain't nothing brutal about me. Now, I'll tell you what. We already did Holiday Spirit. I think I got just the thing. We're going to go with Sweet Saturnalia. I think that's the perfect name for our happy little disease. Alright, the world is dark and gloomy. Holidays, laughter, and celebrations have been banned. The world is so sad and boring that even the Nurax worm is upset. It decides to rescue humanity and make them happy again. Look at that. Look at the little, you see I got a little gift box. That is just precious. Fun has been eradicated. It'll be hard to infect the world with happiness. People don't travel anymore, and governments have made being happy a crime? Oh boy. Oh boy, we can't have that. So I'll tell you what. I think I already started over in America, so why not go ahead and start with our friend here, Canada? Because I don't know about y'all, but when I've got a neighboring country and they're going through stuff, I'd like to make sure that I'm helping them out too. I like to help out everyone I can. So we got Sweet Saturnalia, the force for good. It can increase the happiness of infected people. Happy people will want to infect others, and they are less likely to work on a cure. So it's just about the same as the custom one we played, but this one seems like we got a few other things to work with here, because we got some different skill sets here. Of course, we got the transmission, we got snowballs, solar perfume. Love to see that. Mind control can be a power for good. Breach the blood-brain barrier to access the host brain and start making them happy again. You bet, you bet. And of course, we got the festive tendrils. Tendril production in the cerebral cavities begins. Enables increased control over the host brain. So yeah, those are going to be our two starting skills. And then here we've got the classic plane strategy of being able to send it to whatever country we want. And then of course we got the surprise delivery, being able to pop up in a random country, kind of like the spore ability for the fungus. So it looks like we're already starting off at a little bit more of a brisk pace than with the previous one. We already got people, it's only going up by about, one at a time, but we got people around Canada already getting to experience their happiness, and we love to see that. And we already got 18 points, so I'll tell you what, let's look around here for a bit. And I think that one of our most valuable skills that we go for right now is going to be the digital elf. With this, our host takes happy selfies and shares them with the world. Small chance to tempt people in uninfected countries to open their borders, ports, and airports. So as you can see, we got all these borders going up around the world. And there's one thing I know as an American right now. It's that closed borders don't do nobody no good. So let's go ahead. Let's see if we can... Hey, look at that digital herald. And you know what? We can afford it. Let's go ahead with the digital angel as well. We're going to make sure that everybody around the world sees just how happy our happy little Canadians are. And since Canada tends to be a bit cold this time of year, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and give them those snowballs. That way we can get that happiness going up a little bit quicker. People aren't too worried about it being too cold when they know they got that happiness to warm them up. And I think that's just wonderful. And I'll tell you what, now that we got the points, let's go ahead. Let's get that emotive radar going. And look at that, we're already going, look, we're going up so much already. Going up just about hundreds at a time at this point. And it might seem slow at first. It might seem like, oh, it's only, a few thousand people out of, billions of people. But I'll tell you what, never underestimate that small, happy few. Look at that, we've already got up to 30,000 people. So we're going up a whole bunch now. We got about 300,000 people up there in Canada who are just talking about their holiday spirit and spreading the good joys and just making everybody around them happy. Now look at that, we've already... Greenland allows foreign travel. Well, wouldn't you know it, the one country that I was talking about being so pesky in Plague Inc., and it's the first one that opens up that border. They're curious about what's going on in other parts of the world and have forced the government to lift the ban on foreign travel. That's exactly what we want to see. Look at that, we got a friendship system mutated? What? Let's check that out. What's that all about? Friendship. Beta receptor blockers calm the host, promoting socializing and making new friends. Increases infectivity and chance of mutation. Gosh darn, that just sounds wonderful. Now let's take a look here. What do we got past the emotive radar? We got stocking filler. Worms make themselves look cute and cuddly before going to sleep in toy shops. Increases infectivity, especially in rich countries. Okay. We got the radio worm. Worms broadcast happy songs, disrupting silent nights and drawing people towards them. Increases infectivity, especially in urban areas. Love to see it, love to see it. And finally, we got the glowworms, the worms who use bioluminescence to emit a comforting, warm glow and draw people towards them from afar. Increases infectivity, especially in rural areas. Love to see that, love to see that. I'll tell you what, I think since we're starting to spread to Greenland, let's go ahead and get that snowballs too. That way the folks up there aren't feeling so limited in their holiday spirit, you know what I mean? Or sorry, the sweet Saturnalia. Oh, look at that, we've already got us into the US as well. That's awful kind of him, I helped out our friend Canada, and Canada decided, alright, you're our friend, we're going to help you out too. Just love to see that. Cooperation. What's this? A new happiness disease is spreading. An anti-fun team in Canada has identified a new disease which has been named Sweet Saturnalia. It's making people happy and is a threat to society. Other countries are reporting the disease as well. I'll tell you what, that anti-fun team... I know we got most of Canada helping us out, but it's sad to see that a couple of them decided that they were going to be anti-happiness. Look at that, we're already out here in Russia. That was kind of funny how the boat, did that whole zigzag going all the way to Russia. Only to wind up over there, right, right where that land bridge used to be between Canada and Russia. Or I should say, I guess, Alaska and Russia. I'm not quite sure the precise points of it, but you get the idea. Canada is already working on a cure. Oh no, that just won't do. That won't do, friends. Let's go ahead and get that contentedness. Serotonin tap helps hosts realize that being happy makes them enjoy life more. They are less interested in developing a cure. And I think that's just about what we need right now. Canada becoming happy. Normal life in Canada is becoming much happier. Some people are saying that sweet Saturnalia shouldn't be cured. And I agree. And look at that, we're already down here in Mexico too. Or was that? That was Central America, I'm sorry. I thought the line was going up there to Canada, or to Mexico, wherever that was. I got my whole places turned upside down. Canada is overwhelmed with joy. Canada has been overwhelmed with joy and happiness due to sweet Saturnalia. No cure research is happening. That is exactly what we want to see. Now look at that, we've already got 35 million people experiencing sweet Saturnalia. Look at that, we've spread to Korea, we've spread to Afghanistan, up here in the UK, we just got happiness going all around. I tell you what, since we got no development on the cure happening right now, let's go ahead, let's check out something else. We've already spread to a few of the more central, areas along the equator, so let's go ahead, let's get that solar perfume going. And I'll tell you what, since we got enough points to spare, let's go ahead, let's make sure to remember those rural friends as well. So let's go ahead and get that glowworm going as well. Oh, and would you look at that? Oh my gosh. Oh, and what's that? We got indulgence as well. Let's check that out. Indulgence. Leptin blockers causes hosts to lose self-control and do all sorts of things they wouldn't normally do. Increases infectivity. Well, hey, I'll tell you what, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of indulgence. Some people call it a sin, but as long as you got it all in moderation, and you're making sure to think about those around you, ain't no harm in a little bit of fun. I'll tell you what, we're just, look at that, popping up all over the globe. All over the globe, oh my goodness. I don't even got time to talk about nothing else, we're just, oh my goodness, So, sweet Saturnalia, place on the watch list. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, we only got about 1% on that cure research right now, so let's go ahead, let's grab some other abilities here while we can. I think I want to grab that radio worm. And let's go ahead and get that stocking filler as well. And oh my god, I didn't even realize I got 40 whole points. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see here. Well, we got the wild side. Then we got memory lane. Worms use pheromones which stimulate happy childhood memories and draw people towards it. Increases infectivity, especially in urban areas. And then we got the gold digger. What in the world? What's that all about? We got worms become fixated on shiny gadgets and jewelry, ruthlessly hunting their owners. Increases infectivity, especially in rich countries. I think I'm going to go ahead and start with memory lane, because, to me, that just sounds wonderful. And I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and make sure that our animal friends are getting that sweet Saturnalia as well. So let's go ahead and grab the wild side as well. Alright, now we got Brazil leading the global cure effort. Brazil has started to send research teams towards infected countries, hoping to speed up development of a cure to sweet Saturnalia. Challenging my holiday spirit now, and he already got up to 11%. Alright, that's pretty impressive, but I'll tell you what, I've also got appreciation. Manipulation of the hypothalamus lets the host understand how happiness can transform people's lives. They often refuse to work on cure development. That is exactly what we're looking for right now. Oh goodness me. I had to pause the flow of everything because I was just starting to get overwhelmed there. Now I'm not even going to pretend that I know how to pronounce this word, but I'll shoot my best shot regardless. So, anandamide tap helps hosts realize that long-term happiness is the most important thing in life. Hosts actively resist cure development. We love to see it. Love to see it. So let's see, over here, I'll tell you what, we've been doing everything else, but it's the holidays now. We can't forget about our laughter. We gotta get those people watching, Christmas Vacation and Terrifier 3 and just, having a good old time laughing about everything. And look at that, we got happiness spreading all over. The sweet Saturnalia genome has been fully sequenced. World Health Organization researchers say that this breakthrough will help cure efforts. Oh goodness, we don't want that. I'll tell you what, it looks like there's a lot that we're not getting down here, down south. So let's go ahead, let's get that cracker cocoon. That way we get, a little bit more infectivity over there in the arid countries. What's this? We got eggs nog? Worms secrete a sweet milky liquid to attract people, increases infectivity, especially in arid countries. Well, shoot, I know a whole lot of people who love eggnog now. Me, personally, I'm more of a coquito guy, but I'll tell you what, that eggnog just sounds lovely. So let's go ahead, let's grab that. Let's even grab the solar perfume. We're going to make sure that all of our friends down there get all the happiness and sweet Saturnalia they deserve. And look at that, we've already... Ooh, South America is just bustling with it. Bustling with that sweet Saturnalia. Look at this, we got the partying symptom. Let's go ahead, what's that all about? Serotonin adjustments encourage hard partying, lots of socializing, and loss of inhibitions. Love to see it. We love our parties. I just had my Christmas party last night, and I'll tell you what, it was a wonderful, wonderful time. I'll tell you what, we got a whole bunch of points here. We got 92 points. So I'm just going to go ahead, you know what? Let's get that affection. Adrenal cortex manipulation helps the nurture and development of relationships. Love to see it. Also increases chance of mutation. And then we've got the most important ingredient of all, love. Oxytocin stimulation emphasizes feelings of love when around family and friends. Absolutely. Love to see it. Now let's see here. We got excitement. Dopamine release triggers delicious anticipation for the future, which must be shared. Oh, absolutely. Love to see our excitement spread. And we got joy. Endorphin surge fills the host with contentment and happiness, making them run around singing. Well, gosh, if there is one thing I know, especially after watching Hazbin Hotel with that Charlie Morningstar, it's that I love it when all of our friends are just running around with joy and singing and being all kinds of happy. And I'll tell you what, we got a whole bunch of points now, but we're still not seeing too much down here in Africa. I don't know, I guess they're going through something right now, so I'm going to do my best to help them out. We got the sunny side up. The smell of barbecues accelerates the hatching of Nurax worm eggs. Well, I'll tell you what, my wife did tell me I was invited to the barbecue, so let's go ahead, let's get those sunny side up. And, oh, look, whoa, look at that. Already, we got all these people. Oh, my goodness. I guess I did a pretty good job at the barbecue, huh? Alright, let's see. We got the sloth symptom. What's that all about? Increased melatonin production causes the host to laze around all day without achieving anything. Reduces happiness. Oh gosh, we can't have that now. Let's go ahead. Let's spend some points to make sure that that goes away. And look at that. Boom! Oh, look at that boom of people. All of them so happy. There are no unhappy people. It says healthy, but come on now. It's no unhappy people left in the world. Sweet Saturnalia brings joy to the world. The Nurax worm has saved the world. Humans have a bright new future ahead of them, living together in eternal happiness. Have a great holiday. Oh gosh, that's just lovely. I love to see that. Now, you know, normally the intoxication trait would be pretty bad because, you know, reduces happiness due to the hangover, but we have the whole world in sweet Saturnalia joining together in happiness. I don't think there's anything wrong with getting a little bit drunk and just having some fun. So you know what? Enjoy your eggnog, enjoy your coquito, everybody. You have earned this. And that's a victory, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before we go, I tell you what, I've been so focused on, you know, trying to make such a big holiday hoopla and all this, I already forgot. I done forgot. And, you know, it's a Christmas special, so we're allowed to have a little bit of fun. But let's not forget, make sure to hydrate. I'll tell you what, that water just hit the spot. And let's also make sure to get up, stretch our legs, stretch those arms, stretch that back, chest, that gluteus maximus, that hypothalamus, everything that you got. Make sure you enjoy yourself a nice, good stretch. You gotta make sure to take care of yourself, because if you aren't taking care of yourself, then we're not going to be able to enjoy more games together, and that would just be a total bummer. So I tell you what, I think that with those two, we've definitely done a lot for this Christmas special. I got more videos on the way. I've got another one that just dropped. It's going to be the Hitman 2 one. I hope you all had a wonderful time here, and I hope every single one of you have a very joyous Kwanzaa, a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, a beautiful Yuletide, and a very, very sweet Saturnalia. Take care, friends.